Your girl, your girl is no, actually, you're not being selfish. You're being self-full, because you need to be so full of yourself. And I'm not talking about from an egoistic perspective, but I'm referring to you are a paradilesh. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just like candy, and she's so sweet. Know that it ain't Grwm, know that it ain't Grwm. I can be your sugar when you're feeling for that sweet spot. Put me in your mouth, baby, that sweet spot. Know that it ain't Grwm, know that it ain't Grwm. I can be your sugar when
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is HlobisileMbokane. Thank you so much for choosing me. If you are a returning subscriber, hi, hello. If you are new, welcome to the family. This family focus on personal development, skincare, entrepreneurship, as well as fashion. And today we are going to be more into the personal development side of things, or style of things. What's tar of things? Maybe it is a tar of things. I don't know. The road of things. But yeah, we are going to be on a little bit of personal development side of things. So if you are interested in knowing how to prioritize yourself, or what it means to prioritize yourself, or anything along those lines, do stick around. Don't click out. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. And don't forget to share. Do follow me on Instagram. I am at HlobisileMbokane, and follow my business with these beautiful lashes. Chilled. Okay, it's Grwm_SA, and yeah, do hit me up. And without rambling and let's get straight into today's video. I'm gonna be having the Schweppes Indian water, or Indian tonic water. It's so nice. Can't help myself. Yeah, by the way, the video is not sponsored by either one of them or whatever. Even with the makeup brands that I'm mentioning. Yeah, I'm just using the stuff that I use. Okay, so what's been bothering me? What's on my mind, basically, as I am doing my makeup? The very same thing. That kind of, sparkizing oneself, you know what I mean? Because some of us are functional, mentally ill individuals, and it doesn't mean it's a good thing or whatever, but like, we gotta do what we gotta do. And which is why prioritizing oneself is so important. So what does it mean to prioritize yourself, or what does it mean, or how does it look like per se? I would say, for me, one thing that I discovered or learned from just questioning myself and trying to figure out how can I prioritize myself, it means that, I need to find out what is it that makes me happy in terms of all the aspects of my life. From like all the aspects of my life, from like physically, as in my personal physicalness, from my personal social life, from my personal relationships, from my finances to, my spirituality, all of those facets of myself that makes me a human being. I need to understand what makes me happy from those aspects, and like, how can I serve myself and fill up my cup in order for me to be in a position whereby I'm able to serve the next person, or I'm able to be a better human being, or like a better, a better person in general, And I discovered that, sometimes it doesn't have to be the hectic things, or like it doesn't have to be, I don't know, like go read an inspirational book or shit like that, where in order for you to discover how to prioritize yourself. No, sometimes it's as small as waking up early, and not waking up early so that you are early at work, but waking up early to take that first hour of the day to yourself and actually do whatever the fuck you want to do. Literally, do whatever the fuck you want to do. What makes you happy? Excuse my French. Anyway, if you know me, you know that this is how I speak. Take the first hour of the day and do whatever it is that you want to do. And guess what? I've been doing that. And, well, I stopped doing that. And that's when I started getting janky and whatever. And then I started going back to that, like just taking the first hour of the day and doing something that I know will benefit me, will fill me up. For me, my spirituality fills me up. So if I wake up in the morning, light a couple of candles, open up my Bible, read what the scripture says, pray, stretch. Oh, I need to stretch in the morning. Comment down below if you're a stretcher in the morning. Like, oh my God, I need to stretch in the morning. Like, one thing I realized about me is that if I start my day without stretching, my goodness, or without physical exercise, I'm not going to be nice. I am not going to be nice at all. I also discovered that if I don't start my day with like a worship song, I'm going to be nasty. Because I need me some Jesus. I need me Jesus before starting my day. I need me some stretch before starting my day. Otherwise, you're gonna meet a different version of me, okay? So from all this, like all these stuff that I've just mentioned, I drew the conclusion that it's okay to prioritize yourself. It's okay to put yourself first. Whether you're a mother, you're a sister, your girlfriend, you're a student, whatever it is okay to put yourself first. Like literally. In fact, that's how life is supposed to be. And now we're just making it sound like something that, you know, you kind of like need to do. Like it's like a task now. But in essence, that's how life was initially supposed to be. Well, that's one thing I've realized for myself, that hell no, I shouldn't be putting other people first or other things first above my own needs. And I feel like as women in society, sometimes it's even a man thing, sometimes it's just even a people thing, that especially if you're a people pleaser, that it's so hard. Like you need to unlearn the whole idea of, you know, not putting yourself first but putting other people's needs above your needs. And yeah, so I kind of learned that. And it doesn't necessarily mean that when you do that, you're being selfish. No, actually, you're not being selfish. You're being self-full, because you need to be so full of yourself. And I'm not talking about from an egoistic perspective, but I'm referring to a full of yourself to an extent that your cup is running over, and whatever that is in the cup, it is for you. And whatever that is outside the cup, it's for everybody else and everything else that you need to serve. You know what I mean? And I like the way I always say, you know what I mean. Like, you guys really know what I mean, okay? Yeah, but like on the real though, like you need to be in a position where your cup is so full. And I did this even for myself, because I'm not just talking about stuff that I just suck out of my thumb or anything like that. I just go through life, and whatever it is that I find challenging, and you know what I mean, I find solutions for it as I'm going through life, then I decide to share it with you guys. So I tried doing that. I started exercising, I started meditating, and I started understanding why I do those things that I do. Because at first it sounded like a thing that I need to do, since I am trying to get myself in the right place, in the state of mind of being a successful person. You know what I mean? But I never really grasped the intention or the meaning behind the meditation, the meaning behind, you know, putting in that work at the gym or whatever the case is, you know. So but then this whole concept made sense that it's not just me doing it for the sake of doing it. I'm doing it because it makes me happy. I'm doing it because it's not just for clout, or it's not just for the sake of saying I exercise. No, I'm exercising because it actually makes my brain feel good. I'm exercising because it stretches my body, makes my body feel good. I get to generate energy and it lasts me throughout the day. When I meditate, I get to be so full of my highest version of myself, to an extent that whatever anyone or whoever says what not, that and X and Y throughout the day, it doesn't really get to me, because I know who I am in Christ. I know what I stand for. I know what I'm trying to be, and I'm just so full of myself. You know what I mean? And it's okay to be full of yourself. I know I struggled with this concept for like the longest time, because people would say, oh my God, you're so extra. Oh my God, you're so this. And it would really, really affect me, to an extent where when I got into a room, I would try to turn down the volume, because your girl is extremely extra, okay? So I would turn down the volume, turn down the temperature. But the more I'm going through life, I'm like, no, that's the essence of who I am. That's the amazingness about me, you know? So you don't really have to turn down your lights. Really, you don't. And if people can't stand your light, they better put on some shades, okay? They better put on some shades. It's not your fault that, you know, you're bubbly. It's who you are, and you should embrace it. And if somebody can't stand it, get out of the room. You know what I mean? And I did that so well, like the turning down, so that I could fit in, so that I could belong, so that I don't have to be that girl who stands out like a thumb, because I'd be so extra. It'd be so obvious. Oh my God. But I don't have to be unapologetic about it. As long as I'm respectful, as long as I'm in the place where I'm supposed to be, there's absolutely nothing wrong. And to just round it all up and land the plane, I would just say prioritizing yourself and being so full of yourself has nothing to do with neglecting other people or making other people feel like shit, but it has everything to do with recognizing the God in you, putting the God in you first. Because the moment you recognize yourself, the moment you ignore yourself or you don't prioritize yourself, you are putting your God aside, or rather the God in you aside. It means you are putting God second, and above, like you're putting God second and putting other people's needs above God. Because if you're not taking care of yourself, how is God supposed to manifest in other people's lives through you, since you are putting you last? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what I got from everything, that it's important to just be so full of yourself, to be selfish with yourself, and to be so selfful of yourself, and that understanding that I'm not just being selfful for the sake of being selfful, but I'm being selfful just so I can be able to serve people the best way I could possibly can, so that when I show up in the room, I'm not just showing up as myself, but I'm also showing up with the God in me as well. You know what I mean? And I could serve better, and I never have to run out. And I know it's an everyday thing, but it is important. It has to happen, darling, beloved. Okay? I got me real heated right there. Girl, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? You are a paradilege. That's all I'm gonna say. And I am her. As in that bitch. I had to go off camera because, child, I wasn't gonna finish, and just like I said, I was just trying to get ready, and I felt the need to actually, you know, address this with you guys and just chit chat with you guys as I was getting ready. So yeah, so the moral of the story, I said what I said. Take it, use it. If it doesn't work for you, get rid of it. If it doesn't work for you, don't use it, period. But if it works for you, girl, do comment down below and let me know what do you think about the stuff that I just shared. And yeah, and by the way, I have a quick special that I'd like to announce. So if you have like 600 rand and you would like to start your business, because I have only 7 lashes left, and they come with boxes, they come with the spoolies as well. Yeah, and this style of lashes that I'm wearing is also there in that collection of lashes. So if you are interested in starting your business and you would love to get yourself lashes at a very cheap price, do hit me up. I have 7 lashes and lash boxes, as well as spoolies, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So do hit me up, and let's start this business. Let's get this money. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys are gonna drop your comments and let me know what do you think about the video, and just share with me what do you want to see on my channel, what do you want me to talk about. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. Mwah. Thank you for choosing me. Mwah. And this one is just for you. Mwah, 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 mwah. I love you. Bye.